Gotta figure out what's going on with my FPS because it's not good. It's real choppy, like, don't really know why. Maybe I gotta update it or something. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm not gonna be able to use my camera. I still had like 100 FPS, but the camera was really fudging my resolution, or not my resolution, but my game, my FPS. So I had to cut it off. Just here in Oggok today, killing guards. I'm level 50. I am halfway through my level right now. This has kind of been my mainstay as of late. Oh, look who's on. It's Super Bits and Bob, I believe. He's in Emerald Jungle right now. That's cool. 49 Shaman. That's cool. I'm doing my video too, although I'm sure a lot less people will watch it. Load up my pet here. This is a pretty good area to make some coin, and you camp this area right here. These guards get some decent experience, and if you're feeling really froggy, you can go in the main area, which is out this way, and you can kill a couple of guard spawns there as well. But yeah, this is it. 50 Shaman. I heard the experience is good here until 52, so I thought I would stick around and find out if it really was or not. I'm unable to solo the nobles in High Keep because there's always somebody who is camping the nobles. I can't ever get the camp to myself, so I just gave up on it and did some research. Decided to come here because somebody said this was a good place to solo, and I really like to solo on my shaman. I don't have any group videos, but I would like to make one sometime eventually, and show how I work in the group, and just things of that sort. Really show you guys how I do it. Pretty much just keeping up buffs and keeping up with everybody's the slows, and things like that. It's not hard. I tend to like to use a timer for my slows. Well, not my slows, but I'm sorry, my buffs rather. I like to use a timer so I know when they're up. I feel like sometimes it's a bit too much mana to buff yourself and then buff others and use that as a timer. I feel like that's sometimes ineffective doing things like that, so I like to do it the way I do. Otherwise there's not really much to it. I just sit here and root rot, and my Envenom Bolt will do more damage than my pet does. Of course I'm going to run out of mana here fairly soon because I started out with low mana already, 60%, spawned the pet. Pet takes up a bunch of mana. So I like to just sit here and tap myself until I get a reasonable amount of health left. Experience, I don't know. I'm kind of a little bit backwards today. Apologize for some of my improper choice of wording. It's been a long week. I've been working really, really hard, and haven't had much time to get on the game, so my mind's kind of been in just grind mode, rather, constantly grinding and at everyday life. Not really games, but just everyday life. We've been grinding away. I wanted to do like a duel video with my friend. He plays this game. He plays a necromancer. We have been streaming on Twitch. You can check us out. His name is Slay Reborn. That's Slay Reborn. Type that in, and you will see his channel. And maybe you get to watch some of our videos. I do apologize beforehand, and I will give a warning. There is some very foul language at times during our streams, but you know, if you don't care for it being PG or not, I would definitely check it out. Really good videos, just us having a good time, buddies together playing the game. You know, we go way back in the game, a long time. We've been best friends for forever. I'd say, you know, it's been over right around 17 years, 16 to 17 years. Like I said, very, very long time. We've been best friends, and we played this game together because it's the game that united our childhood together that much more closer. We've been very, you know, close childhood and everything, and part of the reason is because of this game is just all the many memories and just things that you can't replicate in games today. When they make MMORPGs, they usually just try to get the game out as quickly as possible, and they don't really care about what the majority of the crowd wants. They push to make a game so fast that they forget the key elements of making a great video game to play, which is a magnificent MMORPG. Instead, it's usually free to play but pay to win, and I don't like that aspect. I feel like everyone should earn their keep in the game and make their character great by doing hard work in the game, and nothing really captured that feeling more than EverQuest. You could say the earlier days of World of Warcraft did, but they've went to the dark side of common everyday MMOs today and are geared more towards, oh hey, do you want to you want another mount? You want a new mount? You want this awesome mount? Well, instead of raiding and killing a boss 50 times to get it to drop finally, where it actually means something because nobody else really has that mount, how about you just buy the mount in the store and we'll put it in your inventory for you? I feel like that's just a cheap way to play a game. I don't know, personally. That's just how I feel about it. But so anyways, let's get on to EverQuest here. Getting a little bit off track. Some of the merchants in here, Prak, he's not really worth killing. You know, merchants, they don't drop anything useful, and it's just a waste of time to deal with them. Typically, some of the merchants are tougher opponents than the guards, and they don't give experience. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, killing a merchant yields no experience, so it really is a waste of time killing merchants and stuff. You kill guards and you get experience and a lot of coin with their weapons and stuff that they drop, so it's really worth that. I don't really know what this camp is called. I just call it Tower. I like to, you know, just stick in here and kill stuff around here, I guess. And that's really all I'll do. Sometimes this one will call in blue, so, you know, you'll just root the... Well, I can't see him. I'm going to wait a little bit. Get some mana back. Don't want to rush into the fight too soon and have my pet die and get in trouble here, so just going to you know, tap up some health here. Nobody on here really, you know, on a Monday. Monday fun day, right? Get just enough mana to health ratio. I'm really excited for my next level, level 51, I believe. We get a new heal, which was added into the Vilius expansion, if I'm not mistaken. It's going to give us much needed heal for Shaman in groups and stuff like that. The heal I'm currently using now, it's okay, but it's not great per se, but you know, pure classic did not have this heal. It's just something that kind of came out with the game, and they've been trying to keep it as authentic as possible. And from my experience, they've done a great job with that. One of the things that was sort of a disappointment was the introduction of the Discord server, which never even got started, I don't believe. I've never seen it. I don't know if it's currently been played already or what, but I have not seen it in the server selection screen, which I was kind of disappointed with that. I was really looking forward to getting on Discord and some hunting some people down and having fun in groups and a whole different environment, different way of playing. I have not tried Red. I did make a character on Red, but technically I don't call it really trying, just making a character. I'd like to call it trying if I actually try to play and advance that character and get him level. I made a Druid because I feel like Druids would be a good choice on a PvP server. So I went with the Druid, but I kind of want to make a Druid here pretty soon and start doing videos on that. Just kind of going over my overview with you guys as far as like my plans for different characters, because I have my mage, obviously the Twitch channel that I told you guys about earlier has some videos of us doing as a mage and necromancer, so you guys definitely should check that out when you get a chance or opportunity during the day. Please do. We would love it if you did. I'm just going to kill this guard first, but I am going to root him down as well. And start working my dot magic on this other guard. Let it go ahead and start ticking for some damage. Careful not to get hit there. Turn auto attack off. Telling my pet to go ahead and queue him up for the next kill. It's just really easy. Still have no reason why my FPS has been relatively a little choppy today. No idea why that would happen. Maybe my computer is a bit warm. I really do need to get some sort of cooling system in my computer. I really do. I gotta check for updates for my video card. That might have something to do with it. If I have to get an update, I have to check that and see if that's what it could be. EverQuest's relatively a low graphic game, though. Really wouldn't see how it would be giving me any issues. Let me give myself some strength here, increase my movement speed a little bit. There is a merchant here for all you XRs that are watching this video and going, man, I kind of want to kill guards now in Oggok. Well, if you come here and nobody else beats you to the punch, there is a merchant here who will sell to XRs, believe it or not. So it's a good place for necromancers or whoever or whatever, or monks, whatever. It's a good place because selling XRs, that's great. It's fantastic. Now, here's a guard that patrols down to here. I believe I've already taken care of him now. But for the most part, if you don't have the mana to go fighting the other guards, it's not particularly a good idea. Just like to stay here. There is a danger of getting trains here around the area. I call it the pool area. It's just a big circular area that goes around. It's kind of on a ledge. You walk around the whole ledge, and if you walk by a brown door a little bit too closely, you'll get the banker and a couple of guards on you. And people don't like it here, or anywhere for that matter. When you kill the banker, you're labeled as an asshat and many other things for killing a banker, because the banker has a long spawn time and people want to use the bank. Anybody that creates a new character, or somebody who's just in the area coming back to get their spells, and then they have to create bag space, and they can't now because you killed the banker, you asshole. So I tend to avoid the banker as much as possible. There is a guard that patrols around that ledge. If you can pull him safely, do it. There's plenty of ways to do that. But if you're just going to run around and try to chase a guard that's on the completely other side of the circle and run sort of like in a semicircle around the other way past that door, there's a high chance that you're going to get aggro from that door. It's not really a door of death unless, say, you were a lower level, like in your 40s. Then that might be a problem, because the banker calling blue to me at 50. So somebody like 42 or 44 would probably call him red, or at least yellow. It wouldn't be necessarily a good idea to go trotting through there. If you can't handle these spawns here, which I couldn't really see that unless you were extremely low here, like 40 or so, you can always go kill a 3-guard spawn. It's just past here to the right up that hill. You keep moving past a couple of huts, stone huts with merchants. They don't attack you either. They're non-kill on sight to you. They just don't like you. And you go up another hill straight ahead. Don't go into any one of the stone opening doors. There's about 10 or 20 of them. If you look to the left, as soon as you go up this hill, and when you get to the merchant area, there's a bunch of different entryways into the main city that you'll find with stone, almost like stone doors, sort of like this one that's sitting in front of me, straight across from the tree to my left. You'll see it's kind of an opening such as that. You'll see a whole bunch of them. Don't go in there. That just leads to a big maze, and ultimately can lead to your death in the Shadow Knight Guild. You might get harm touched if you get too close to that door. So another area to really avoid unless you kind of know the ins and outs of this area. There is a safe way to get past the Shadow Knight Guild. It's called the Green Blood Guild, I believe. But you just hug the wall, and you can really get past it. So I like to go into details about the area that I'm currently playing in. So if any of the watchers want to come here and try to play, they kind of know what to expect without having to find out themselves the hard way. This is kind of what I like to do. I did it in some of my high keep videos. I explained where different areas were that you'd want to avoid, like where the human wizard is. It's level 60 that will nuke your ass and kill you in one hit. I do think that I had a video where I was recording and actually pulled the damn wizard. The wizard was on me. He started to cast a spell, and luckily, I guess pathing issues or something. It was saved literally by the grace of some sort of a pathing issue or something, because he didn't get the spell off on me. Maybe somehow an interruption, or although I'm really not sure that NPCs can have their spells interrupted unless you bash them or you're physically on them. I was running away because I knew what happened, and I was recording a video with a friend of mine who was on here. He used to play an Ixar Shadow Knight, and we duoed together. We ran out of the zone, and I never ended up uploading that video. But you can see me through the whole video. I'm like, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. You know, I'm running toward the zone because I know that if I get nuked, it's going to be a one-shot kill. And he actually nuked my pet. That's how I figured out how he was on me. My pet went from 100% to 0. And I knew that that wasn't just some guard or a horde of guards or goblins. I knew it was the wizard right away, because there's nothing in that zone that's that powerful besides him. And so I booked it to the zone. So it's a funny story. But yeah, so far on Project 99, I've had some good moments, you know, and I've had some rather displeasing moments, unfortunately. You know, getting corpses stuck in different zones, or you know, not being able to recover them, and things of that sort. And I kind of want to do something new. It's a new year, and kind of want to bring a new energy, a new feel to my channel. Going to be interacting with you guys more through videos and actually recording, showing you guys my setup here, what kind of computer I have, what kind of monitor I have. Just sometimes even my everyday life, vlogging as I am on the go, or what have you, whenever I feel the fancy to do so. I actually have plans for another channel. It's kind of more of like a real life everyday channel, or a prankster type of channel. I'm not going to give too much away about it, but I will say that it will be worth checking out. Doing this sort of like a project for me, trying to assemble, well, not really assemble a crew, but you know, just a person who possesses very good recording skills with the camera. I have the camera that's really good. Now I just need the person to record me in action while doing the things that I've been planning on doing. So I don't know when this channel is going to take off. I don't really have a set date yet. I have to kind of get my funds together right now, and put towards good use, and pick a sort of like a deadline on when to get everything, all the different things I need for the channel, and then launch day, which we don't really know when it'll be launched, but I plan on it being a very good channel. But it will be more PG style of entertainment. And you know, you can still have fun, but I want to cater to all different types of audiences. You know, I don't want to turn anybody off because of how I am. So that's kind of the explanation there. So, all right, I think it's enough chit chatting. Sitting down here, I'm gonna check out some of the other guards up here. You got the mana to kill them right now. There's the Priest of Discord. And this is kind of what I'm talking about. These openings here, this leads to the main city. These are your merchants. They don't kill you. They really don't like you at all. And unless you have the ability to sneak or something, you're not going to be able to barter with them. Here's a guard here. You just attack this guard. There's 2 over there. This is kind of the 3 or 4 guard spawn, however you want to put it, that I was talking about. I'll load up Plague here for this one. Plague him. I'll root rot the other 2 on my own while my pet beats this one down. It's another style of play with a shaman here. You know, rooting and rotting 3 at once while your pet beats on one with a dot. It's just a different style of play that I've kind of become accustomed to. It's a lot easier with your epic, though, I will say. Your epic is sort of like a one-click root rot type of deal, and you don't ever use any mana except for, maybe recasting a pet if he's getting destroyed, or, just for buffs or whatever you want. So this is kind of like my style that I like to do when I'm in the mood to solo these guys here. I like to kill them quick, and it does the job. Go ahead and queue up my pet on the lowest health. He'll be the one. Tell him to go ahead and queue him up for the next one, because this one's about to die. Now you see he'll go straight to that one when I queue him up, tell him to attack. And likewise, this one I'll queue him for when the bouncer Skuck here is dead. He'll go over to bouncer Druck and kill him. I'm getting rather low on health though, so I need to pop a heal here. Okay, he's dead and he's out of my range. I have to go up, get him. This one will be dead soon as well. And I'll show you where the merchant's at here, sell, and all that good stuff for you guys can see. I loot everything. I give shields to newbies because they know they can sell it. I'm a good man like that. Oh, jeez. I don't have anything I can destroy. I don't know if this is worth anything. And a high quality brute hide. I kind of don't want to destroy that. Oh, jeez. I'll just drop it on the ground. There's nobody here anyway. Alrighty. I'll have to loot that weapon here a little bit later, but let me show you guys. Unless there's going to be a guard at patrol. I think there's one more guard that patrols here. He will sell to you. This is above grip. He will sell. Shields are worth about platinum. Various other things are worth a good amount of money. I don't sell the Stein, although I could sell Steins. I don't think 4 gold is worth it for an item that I could see giving to like my enchanter or something. They can use it for the charisma that's on it. So I had to save that up. Just sell all this other junk. See a newbie in his zone, like I said, I give it to him. But not very often you'll see a level 1 here. Sometimes you'll see him starting a new character. It's not very often. Put that in my inventory. Loot that. And we won't loot the Stein because it's a lore item. Okay, go back to the other guards now. Tap up a little bit here. Get some mana back. Go over there and grab it. The thing that you want to be careful for is in case anybody that comes into the zone thinks you're not camping it and they come here and you end up in some sort of a dispute over the camp because you weren't there. It's one thing you want to be careful for. That's why I keep doing /who command, because I'm kind of worried about losing my camp to somebody. I'm not going to argue with them if they were there and I wasn't. I'll just say that I was there, and if they choose to rather make an argument out it, I guess the best thing I'd do would be petition. But I don't want it to ever come to that. I enjoy the community and the people in the community, and I expect respect, and I give respect. So, alrighty, kill this guard. Start over here with the root rotting. We'll just plague him and root rot this guy. We'll use venom breath on the other one. Here, plague the one my pet's on, and simply just severe rot this one. What I like to call it, venom bolt. Not Envenom Breath. Envenom Breath is the lower level spell. This is the high level one. Oh, shit, and it broke him from his roots. Back to the ground you go. Heal my pet, because he's taking a beating right now. Let's heal him again. I can't. Alright, see, out of mana. Gonna have to chill for a little bit. Plague is still doing its work. Definitely don't want my pet to die. So I gotta get a heal off. Now I'll just queue him up when he's dead. Should be dead soon. Yep. Step in, tank for a little bit. Heal my pet. I can, and I can't. Getting in a little bit of a trouble here. Got into a little bit of trouble with a dual wielding guard. It's only because I was at low mana. Dang, look at all these weapons. It certainly is worth it. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. Hopefully I don't die. Gotta run nature calls. Alright, fellas. I am back. And still alive. So it's a good thing momentarily as I get my mana back. Slowly but surely. So yeah, taking it easy here with the pet. But yeah. Oh, there's another shaman in here. He's probably coming to get some spells, since he's an ogre, same level as me. I wouldn't think an ogre would kill his own guards, so you know, seems like what he might be doing. I'm going to cast some regen on myself here. Gotta tap up a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know of too many other areas other than here for solo. Obviously, you can go to City of Mist, but City of Mist is usually crowded. I like to group in City of Mist rather than just solo there, usually. There is one place in City of Mist I have not been to that I would like to group at, and that's sort of, I think it's up the stairs. They call it like stair area of Moat. They have a camp up there somewhere where you can kill black golems, and a lot of people like to run from those things because they con red to many folks around there. And Moat usually eats shit with the trains, so they have to run and swim and get out of the zone that way. But I do like City of Mist. I want to go back there for a group here pretty soon. I feel like it's still a very good experience, even at my level 50. And I'm sure that if I hit 51 there, they'd appreciate my my heal. But unfortunately, I think my heal is a drop, or it's has to be purchased through another person. So there's that. But that's the only crappy part about it. I have to go to Canor Castle and get in a group there and really hope some of my spells drop, and maybe be the only shaman in the group to roll on a pair of Janus stuff to sell, because I'm an Ixar. I can't use it, so it's that's the part about being an Ixar shaman that sucks, is you can't use the Janus bone stuff. You have to end up selling it, which it sells for a good amount of coin, actually. Sells for about 10k or so, and you can take that 10k and buy something really good for an Ixar race for your shaman. I try to make a video camping this regeneration breastplates, Ixar Regen BP, and it's in Tricannon's Teeth, but the frog locks you have to find over there are damn near impossible to locate, and the whole zone is crawling with the green frog locks that will attack you, and the more that attack you, the more that are on you. And we know in EverQuest that does not matter what level you are, if you have 20 frog locks on you, you're probably going to end up dying and losing a level. It's not going to be a fun time. You could end up losing a level, but it's definitely not going to be fun that way. So, yeah. Respawn should be here pretty soon. Well, respawns. I'm ready to go. What am I talking about? There's guards up here in the tower that we haven't killed, so being silly. Let's go up here and take care of that. Kill him. He's got a dagger. It's awesome. Can't get my pet a dagger though, unless I was a mage. Then I'd be able to get my pet some weapons here. It should be nice. I'm gonna go ahead and just quickly kill this one. With the two up here, I'll just root both of these. Oh, what am I doing? Root this one. And back away. Root this one here. Start with him first. Just blow all my mana so I can rest up. Carefully get across here. Cast it on him. Okay. There we go. Perfect. There's a 39 necro here. Hopefully won't start killing guards, although I think that's what he's here for. But I'll just claim this camp and let him have the other guards if he decides to message me asking me if I'm killing guards. And the other camp is just a smaller camp, but it's still a good camp nonetheless, especially for a 39. So I am a bit over level for this, but it's safe experience, and I'm all about some safe XP. Always. Safe XP is the best XP in my book. It could be here for spells. So there's some spells here that necromancers have to have. He could be here for his other spells that might be here. But I sort of put that to doubts that he is. I think he's here for guards, but yeah. I just had some really bad experiences on Project 99. For the most part, though, people on this server are really nice, and you have the other people who are just a bit of assholes. I think they think they could just barge right into your camp and start pulling mobs that you are obviously camping without even asking permission to do so. And that's where I lose my respect for those people. Because I remember an instance when I had a camp under control. I had high keep basement with goblins. And there was somebody who just came right along and started attacking my goblins, pulling them, and actually killing them right in front of me. And I was just sitting there like, dude. I took a look at him. I said, man, what are you doing? You know, these are my goblins I'm meditating. I have one goblin who just spawned, and then they're sitting there waiting for me to die. And so, you know, I pulled 2 goblins. I had a bad pull. I'm on my mage. I ran out of mana, and I ended up not being able to outrun them to the guards, and they followed me up to the guards, watched me die, and then took my mob and tried to claim my camp because I just died. And that's the kind of people that you have on this server sometimes. They're the kind of people that don't care. I mean, if you die or something, they don't have any sort of respect. And technically, yes, the camp is open when you die, but just to come in and swoop in like that and start pulling your mobs whenever you're clearly still there, and going downstairs and pulling a couple of mobs while you're fighting one up top is not the way to play. I mean, that's just rude. It's very out of character for the times on the server, on my old server on Saren. You know, things like that were not tolerated. You were banned pretty much right away. GM talked to you, and well, not right away banned, but it was just like a suspension. The second time you did it, you were banned indefinitely from the game. It was really strict rules. I mean, they didn't really tolerate any sort of nonsense on the server as far as like camps go and pulling mobs from different camps. So you really had to have some sort of like a disagreement between players, more so at the higher levels, to say, oh man, I'm sorry, you know, and don't report me, I won't do it again. And usually that'd be the end of it. But you know, at the lower levels, sort of like around high keep and stuff like that with guards, I mean, one person cannot claim the entire area of high keep guards. I mean, it's just impossible. There's too many guards there, and the spawn times are way too fast, and people would get reported for it anyway. Even if it was just one person, it could be one monk fighting the entire group, the entire legion of high keep guards. I mean, top to bottom. I mean, literally going all the way up to the tip of high keep and going all the way down where Captain Bosek is and in the basement, and killing all those guards and just wiping out the whole place. And there was still spawns well above their average wait times, sitting there waiting to be killed, and somebody would come along and camp a room or a couple guards, at least the courtyard or something, and somebody would report them for it, and there were people that got banned, you know, for doing that. I do remember back in the day, you know, and I think you have that on every server, on every instance of this game. You know, you have some times where people have been complete asshats and they've taken your camp, or you know, they've done something, they pulled a few mobs, and whether they intentionally did it or not, even if a person doesn't call for a camp check in OOC, which and out of character, usually call for a camp check, and you see what's camped, and if it's something isn't camped or not called, you head over there and you start to set up shop. That's just how you did it. I mean, that's how you played the game. And if you didn't call for a camp check and you started pulling, that's grounds for reason to suspend you on the spot. So I've just noticed sort of sometimes people in this game, they don't really call for camp checks. The reason why in my videos, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. The reason why in my videos in High Keep I never called for any sort of camp check was because it's self-explanatory. There's usually somebody upstairs who is camping those guards. There's usually somebody, it's in the middle level, me, camping, those guards and the guards up to the stairs. And there's usually somebody who is in the basement, kind of floundering around, killing guards, stuff like that. And going up to the top level. So it's kind of self-explanatory, really. There's not really any camp checks except for the basement goblins. And back in the day, I really think that my server must have had some sort of experience bonus, and this is talking about the downstairs goblins, because not only was the entire downstairs could not be camped. There was just too many people on the server. You had to camp right room or left room. Raider room. It was always raider room or lookout room. LR or RR. I remember. And lookout room was to the right. Raider room was to the left. So they both got camped by individual groups. There was just no and up top, they would call out up top. We got these goblins up top. It was really split out amongst everybody. It was really sort of DV'd out, if you will. I'm gonna keep my pet here, but I'm gonna see if he is in fact slaying guards. I'm not gonna steal any guards. I'm just gonna take a look. Kind of really scout it out, and then run back to my pet. Doing nothing wrong by scouting it out. Have a little look-see. Yeah, it looks like he's killing these guards. That's fine with me. That's fine with me. I just wasn't exactly sure 100% what he was here for, but I kind of had a hunch, so that's fine. That's cool. I'll camp the tower, and that's all I'll get. So that'll be it. So it is confirmed that he has killed some of the other guards in the area, which is fine. Like I said, there's no way for me to really camp every single guard in this place. I don't have the mana capacity for that, really. Let's see, just over half now. Made a decent amount of coin in here. Good lord. Some of this coin I already had, though, but, I made, let's say, right around 400 platinum in here so far since I've been. Really good money. Oh, speaking of it, I might as well sell. Oh, there's a druid here now. Definitely know she ain't here to kill guards. At least I don't think so. Maybe. Maybe. Who knows? We'll see. Alright, pet is sitting at the camp now, so... Ah, shit. I got guards in my way. Oh, my pet's not at the camp. Oh well. I'm gonna take a chance. Taking a chance here, guys, but hopefully it works out here. by going over here and killing these guards, I might be forfeiting my camp if I don't keep up with the spawns. I'm not sure when exactly what time they're going to spawn again. I'd have to look up their spawn times. I want to kill them quick. I want to kill these quick. A pen on him should kill him quick enough. Plague and a venom breath should kill this one quick enough now. Alright. Go sell. That way I can loot their bodies and just move back to my camp. How about that? How about that? Excellent. Kill him. Oh, nope. Wasn't here for that, so that's good. It's good news. Just gonna sort of tap up here. Gotta get myself chloro. Ooh, silver ring. Cool. Okay, back to tower we go to kill more guards. You can see I'm trying to out damage my pet, which is not too hard with the kind of dots I have to out damage him. Which is a good, really good thing. And I'm able to keep up with the spawn. Look at that. Okay. This video today was more of a crash course type of video, just showing you guys the ins and outs. Very short video of the zone, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I hope you guys have a very nice day. Stay tuned for some more EverQuest videos, Project 1999. This is Coronator 27 here, and I'm headed out. See you guys later. Have a good one.